The most important part about your landing page isn't the headline. It's not even the hero image, the testimonials, the reviews, the branding, or even the colors. It's the shape. Take a look at these three vehicles. Just by looking at their shape, you know already exactly what they are. They know that this one's a sports car, this one's the family car, and this is the SUV. You know that instantly. Most people can instantly tell that this one is a home page, this is a blog article, this is a buying page. Now, if that shape doesn't match what they want to see or expecting to see, well, they often leave within just a few seconds. Get the shape wrong, and even a brilliant headline can't save you. Get the shape right, and every element on that page becomes way more effective. So we now know the shape is important. So now we can look at the components that live on it. So in this video, I'm going to take you through the 7 sections that your landing page should include if you want to maximize your conversions. Let's start at the top, the headline. This is the very first thing that people read, and it's where many make their first big mistake. Because they talk about themselves, experienced family lawyer, award-winning solicitor, trusted legal experts. But that's we language. The problem is, your prospect doesn't really care about you. They're thinking about themselves and their situation. We need to have me language. So instead of talking about you, talk about the outcome that they want to achieve, or at the very least, the situation that they are in. Now, a good framework for a headline is how you can help them achieve the goal they want to achieve, but without the pain. So, for example, protect your children and finances without the cost and stress of a court battle. That's instantly way more compelling because it's about them, not you. That brings me to number 2, the supporting statement. Once you've got their attention, you need to explain how you actually can help them. This is usually 1 or 2 short sentences underneath the headline. Think of this as your elevator pitch. Who do you help? How do you help them? And why should they care about you? Nobody visits a lawyer's webpage wanting to read complicated legal jargon, so keep it simple. Then we get to number 3, the hero image. Now, contrary to what many people think, this isn't just about making the page look pretty. Now, there are actually 3 types of images that I think you should consider here. One is an image of you, or at least an image that represents who they would be working with. Number 2 is an image that reflects where they are right now, their current situation. Sometimes that's a negative situation. And last, and this is probably my favorite, is an image that reflects where they can actually get to, where you can actually help take them to. And personally, that's the one I would start with. But honestly, you need to test all 3 and find out what one works best for you and your customers. Which brings me to number 4. Your social proof. Now, at this point, you've made them a promise. Now you need to prove it. So this is where you present your evidence. Anybody can make a claim. As you know, evidence helps create belief it's real. The goal here isn't to really impress, or, well, maybe a little bit. But the primary goal here is to remove doubt. Okay, next is number 5, benefits. This is where you need to explain about what makes your service valuable and special. And there's one important rule. Talk about the benefits, not the features. Most lawyers write about how many years of experience they've got. They're accredited specialist, fixed fee consultant, those type of features. Benefits are client focused. So, for example, instead of saying 20 years of experience, what you might say is know exactly where you stand legally before making expensive mistakes. That's the benefit, and people buy benefits. Now we get to our penultimate section, number 6, your frequently asked questions. Now, this is one of the most overlooked sections on a landing page. The purpose isn't to try and answer random questions, it's to remove objections. Think about the reasons somebody might hesitate before contacting you. And this is where I would lean on tools like ChatGPT. They're a great source for uncovering objections that your clients might have. Answer as many of those objections as you can in the FAQs before they even get on a call with you. The fewer doubts they have, the more likely they are to take action and actually book that inquiry with you. And finally, the element that actually turns that interest into action. Number 7, the call to action. And this is where many law firms also make another pivotal mistake. They offer too many choices. I think the logic is they're trying to lay traps. The more traps they lay, they think they're going to get more customers. Actually, it just adds confusion to the page. You want one offer, one clear offer, one. Now, it's up to you what that is. Again, this is something that I would test. It might be book a consultation, request a case review, speak to a lawyer today, or my personal favorite, generally speaking, is request a call back. Now, if you'd like to see an example of what a landing page might look like for you, then I think we've got just the thing. Now, for those that qualify, we actually offer a free landing page test service. Now, we don't need to touch your existing website in any way. We actually produce the page, we host it, we actually run it for 30 days as a real world test. If you want to keep it, you pay us. If you don't, you can just walk away. There's a link in the description if you want to join that waiting list.